what up? It's your boy Wiz Khalifa, man.
This is Misha the Jeweler.
It's your boy Christo.
Trapn Yicc.
Man, it's your boy Tay Cummins.
Yeah, send him 2 Flack.
It's your boy Chevy Woods from the Taylor Gang.
It's Chew Jackson.
That's your boy Ludi Boy.
Girl, Renee on the way.
It's your boy DJ Girl Quit Playing With. And now you can get it with the Burgh Boys.
You already know what time it is. It's your man DJ Motormane. It's the Burgh Boys. And we are sitting down right now with Yicc. Right now, he is live in studio.
Trapn Yicc.
Shout out to Yicc, man.
It's the deal, Motor.
Yeah,
it's the deal,
How you,
Spillz,
brother?
Flack, what it do?
Thank you for coming through, man.
I appreciate it. It's my first interview. I appreciate y'all for inviting me. It make me feel special. You know what I mean?
We appreciate you coming
That's what's
through,
up,
man.
man.
Real shit. We appreciate it.
As always, you know, we appreciate our guests for coming through, you know what I'm saying, and gracing us with your presence and coming to talk about some things with us, man.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do here. We talk, you know what I'm saying?
This is your first interview, so why don't you let everybody know that's listening?
Yeah, let everybody know who you are and what you do. You can.
Man, I'm Trapn Yicc, you know, man. Everybody know me if you don't know me, man. I've been doing this shit for a minute, you know what I mean? I'm one of the hardest working motherfuckers in the city, you know what I mean? And some people tend to forget that, like, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm here, I'm doing it, you know what I mean? I'm pushing, wow, you know what I mean? I appreciate everything, the support that who is supporting, you know what I mean?
For sure. And how long have you been making music and, you know, pushing your music?
Well, my best friend started this shit. My nigga Simi, RIP Simi, man. I mean, my nigga Simi started this shit with the beats and shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? The knuckleheads know, you know what I mean? Hig knows Simi, him knows Simi, Jiggy knows Simi. Like, we all grew up together. Like, you know what I mean? He started this shit with the beats. Like, he died when he was 16, so once he passed, it was like I wanted to continue that shit for him, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's been like over like 10 years, but you know what I mean? I really started getting serious with this shit probably like 8 years ago, like, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. And since then, how many projects have you put out?
Ooh, damn. I'm on this Trap Shit Volume 2. It's about to drop Father's Day. This is my 14th.
14th project.
14th.
So how many street albums and how many mixtapes do you know?
I'll say street albums, I'll give it 7. And the rest I give it regular mixtapes, like besides the EP.
Okay.
I mean, the Trap House Yicc EP, that's one of my best. I feel like one of my best because it's like I'm really talking that shit on it. You know what I mean? This Trap Shit Volume 2 is just gonna get even worse. Like, you know what I mean? And like I said, I just feel like motherfuckers leave me out. Like, you know what I mean? And I see everybody pushing and working, but you know what I mean? And I support everybody and been supporting everybody. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just that, you know what I mean? This new shit is just like I said, I get better and better every time. Like, you know what I mean? That's it.
Was your idea for the theme with the second version of Trap House Yicc? What was that? Like, what was your idea to keep the theme, you know, the same, the series going?
Well,
was it an extension of music that you had already made, or is it like, you know, you just took that mindset like, okay, this is the type of shit that I was on for this one, and this is the type of shit that I'm on for this one as well?
Well, I really had to, you know what I mean? I had to really sit around a lot of motherfuckers. I met a lot of people, new people and shit, new fans and everything, and it just was like, you know what I mean? I would listen to what everybody else like I would go to the clubs and shit, see what motherfuckers is on. And I already had this music in a cut, and I was like, all right, let me figure out what song to put out, what jam to push, what jam to do, you know what I mean? And once I seen, like, I would play various, I would send the DJs 5 jams a piece, like, you know what I mean, have them pick, like, all right, what jam do you think, honestly, that can get me where the fuck I need to be, like, you know what I mean? So, like, the Hello featuring Stunner 2 Fly, that nigga Icy, shout out to my man Icy, you know what I mean? Icy's definitely helping me out a lot right now. Like, he, you know what I mean, he did the whole Trap House Yicc EP. You know what I mean? And we got a damn near a whole other 2 mixtapes is in the cut that's done and I ain't even touched yet. Like,
that's
me and
nice.
Kizzle got jams that we ain't even, you know what I mean? I ain't even dropped yet. I got like 3 jams with Kizzle prior to the last one that we got together on the Trap House Yicc EP. I mean, me and Stunner 2 Flat damn near got like a tape about to be put together, like a little 7-track joint. We got so much shit, like, you know what I mean? So, Icy, shout out to Icy. Like, the Hello featuring Stunner 2 Flat, like, that's one of my biggest records right now.
Do I feel like maybe, do you feel like you're overlooked, but I feel like maybe you don't give yourself enough credit?
I can't really say that. I mean, I could say that, but I can't, because at the end of the day, it's like I said, I'm on my 14th mixtape. You know what I mean? So there's people out here, niggas, and did one mixtape and they got a power push, like, you know what I mean, and just boom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? And I've seen it plenty of times with various artists. Like, you know what I mean? I love that shit. And that shit makes me even go harder. Like, oh, hold up. Like, let me get back in the booth. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I really had to sit there and Icy, you know what I mean? He really was like, yo, look. You came to the right motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I've been through it all, seen it all, done it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my mom just came home from 2 homicide charges, attempted homicide charges. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I've been on my own since I was 13. Like, you know what I mean? Me and him, like, he Jiggy would tell you, like, since young niggas, like, we was young niggas to the point we used to steal chicken off the Showcase Grill type shit, like, when we was young. We hood niggas, like, you know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, like, I was one of them niggas that done the shit, and like I said, once my nigga sent me dad, I seen it. I was one of the smart niggas that seen this shit, like, let me get the fuck up out of this shit. Like, I ain't trying to end up in that same path, like, I gotta do something different. So, like I said, like, this music shit is definitely, like, I feel like I feel like I'm overlooked, but I just feel like motherfuckers don't give me enough credit for what I did and how I do shit.
But you have been able to move around the city and perform in a couple different venues, like even just clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like I said, I've been doing that shit for years. Like, you know what I mean? That shit get tiring. Like, you don't want to keep, you wear yourself out, keep performing in the Galaxy and Taboo. And,
Right.
You know what I mean? You can wear yourself all the way. You don't want to get burnt out because you lose motherfuckers. Like, oh, we tired of seeing Yicc on stage. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, man, we get somebody else up here. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, look, fuck, I'm done doing that shit. Like,
I hear that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to figure myself out to get somewhere else. Like I said, I'm here by myself, as you see. I ain't got no entourage. I ain't got no real friends. I ain't got no niggas. Like, you know what I mean?
And my last question to you is, what do you think is an effective way? Like, what is your idea of maybe being able to build some type of structure, relationship between you and artists like you and people that can help, you know what I'm saying, like DJs, producers, whatever.
Yeah.
To keep it real, I helped a lot of motherfuckers out in this music shit, like from photographers to, you know what I mean, artists. And I haven't been to clubs and slid DJs 50 here, 80 here, who's spilling this, boop, 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 and they'll wait till everybody leaving to play your shit. You feel me? So it's like, how I feel about it is just, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean? Just keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. Like, until they realize, like, all right, this jam the Yicc got is really, all right, boom, let me push this shit. Let me help him out. Like, you know what I mean? Because it can't, no one DJ or can't say that I ain't never paid them to help me. You know what I mean? To push my shit.
Trying to see if you even had, like, maybe an idea of how you think we could go about making it a better transaction besides it just being like I'm doing all this work and like, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling like people ain't fucking with me. Like, do you think, there's got to be a way to change how you feel about it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, within the culture for sure.
yeah,
like,
because we're all in the city, you know what I'm saying? So
we
gotta
like,
think about it.
I mean, even for like the other people that we've had on here on this show, like it's honestly like the same way for almost everybody in our entire city. Like you're literally speaking of for like, I mean, almost everybody in a sense, because everyone only has a certain peak that you can so far reach within the city of Pittsburgh.
But it's so crazy because it's like I say, 85% of these motherfucking rappers that I support and I love and respect and shit, and even motherfuckers that really ain't noticed out here, they ain't gonna tell you, they ain't gonna speak and say the shit that I'm gonna say, because they're like, nah, there's no point, ain't nobody gonna pay us attention, or they scared, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Like, nah, like, I'm gonna speak it because I've been quiet for a long time. Like, you know what I mean? I've really been quiet for a long time. Like, you can't, if like I said, if you can't go around and they hear my name, like, oh yeah, Yicc, boom, yup, yeah, boop, boop, boop. Motherfucker, you hating. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, yeah, like I said, you straight hating. Like I said, I'm bad myself with this shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I really don't feel like we in Pittsburgh, like I said, motherfuckers, everybody call dick rat, support dick rat. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
like
feel
the
me?
that's like the
that's
modern.
like me. Like
That's the
me and
modern
him,
day
and
slang.
we got a jam we about to do. Like, you know what I mean? We got in the process of making. But if I start chilling with them all day, every day, out the blue,
Mm.
what they gonna say that is?
Yeah, dick riding. Yeah,
Exactly.
no, you're right. Yeah. I mean, most like, you know, the way that people look at it, like when you're with these people one day, the next day you're with these people.
It's like you can't be
Like,
cool
I
in
feel
Pittsburgh
you,
where
I
everybody
feel
fuck
you.
with everybody and link with everybody.
And
Oh,
that's-
you ratting this nigga's way.
and that's a lot of that's like a thing again within the culture. That's another type
Yeah,
of
that's just a
like, it's like a
misconception,
trend.
really.
Yeah,
Like a
but you
modern
notice
trend.
they're going to
Yeah.
keep doing that.
Exception.
They're going to
It
keep
could-
talking
yeah.
about that. Like, oh, no.
Yep.
Like, I can't. You know how many times motherfuckers that inbox me, DM me, like, yo, Yicc, like, we fuck with you. We love you, bro. But you doing a little too much, bro. You fucking with some niggas, bro. I fuck with everybody. Like, I ain't never been no snake or never backdoor no niggas. Like, I can go wherever the fuck I want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can go to the hill with a home with you smoke shirt on. I don't give a fuck. I'm going. Like, you know what I mean? Period. Like, but at the end of the day, motherfuckers will say that's dick ratting. Like, oh, bro, you up there fucking with them niggas, bro. Like, damn, you can't be cool with no fucking body in the city. That's the realest shit.
Well, I mean, I think there has to be ways around it. I mean,
If you found a way, Moto, you let Yicc know. Until then, I'm still trapping.
and that's
like,
and
you know
that's
what
what I
I
was
mean?
gonna say. I mean,
Homies, bro.
we should keep the dialogue going because
definitely.
it's definitely you're not the only person that feels that way. So
Not without a
obviously,
doubt.
it's something that we have to collectively do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be able to try to change this because
Within the culture, for
that's,
sure.
That's you know that's stuff that could be worked out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
just, bro, we
That's stuff
Yeah.
that could
feel
be
it,
worked
bro.
out.
I ain't sat in the studio for hours all day, bro. I got cussed out by my girl and all types of shit. So I had to figure out ways.
Yeah.
Was there another way besides doing your own thing and don't be so-called dick ratting another nigga?
You know, even not saying that support shouldn't be there, but you know, the way someone may have gotten somewhere and or even to a point that they are, like that's never gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I may go through less than you go through or vice versa. You may go through less than I go through life wise, like, you know what I'm saying? And that type of the stuff is always like the other end of the spectrum that we can't control.
Oh yeah, for
But-
surely.
But you can keep being consistent and putting your work in and grinding and doing what you're doing and being passionate about it to speak out
Because
is gonna put awareness on the fact that like
Right.
we need to, you know,
Yeah,
as a culture,
as a
get
culture.
together and try to.
well,
fix
see, the
it,
other thing
you know
is
what
too
I
is
mean?
like as DJs and as people that like we only can get so far. Like I only have a certain platform too. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, I would try to help you, and I might be able to get you a couple more followers. But as far as like, you know, other like getting shows maybe here and there, I might be able to, but it's nothing like that would truly, unless you would meet somebody at that next, you know, while you were there and just continued to network off of where you were.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
for
Like
surely.
those are basically like the only things that I can even offer is like where I am, because there's nothing else that I basically have that you literally don't. You almost know every single person that I know within this city. You've been doing this for a decade, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's what I mean. Like
And
it's
like, I understand that, like-
it's very, very frustrating.
I definitely understand that.
And I'm glad that you're passionate about it too, because there's a ton of other people that I know that feel just like that.
Like I said, everybody, Hardy's a motivation.
Yep.
Like Wapo, all that shit's motivation. Wapo just had a show, like I said, a small theater. That shit looked crazy, like, you know what I mean? Like that, I want to be one of them. I want to feel that shit, like, you know what I mean? Not even performing, just be able to be there, just to feel that shit. You feel me? Like I haven't been to everybody's performances and all types of shit. Like and I support everybody, like, 'cause everybody's working in the city. Like,
If you didn't know, we're sitting down with Yicc. So Yicc, thanks so much for coming through. Make sure you give them a drop too.
Man,
Okay.
nigga Trapn Yicc, Trap House Yicc, man. I'm fucking with the Burgh Boys, man. Make sure y'all follow me, man.